Okay, you friends have made Rishi's report look much more beautiful. As we see, Rishi has listed a few books that he has seen in the book fair. But how does his list look? Can we present the same list in the form of a table? Wouldn't it be much better if it could be a table? Okay, let's see what a table is, how to insert a table, or how to convert the already existing text into a table. Whenever you want to insert a blank table, click the cursor where you want the table to appear and go to table and insert a table. When you click on the insert table, you will be asked what number of columns and rows do you require for this table. Now you can see here 1 column, 2, 3, 4. What we require is 4 columns. And how many rows? These 8 rows plus 1 for the titles and 1 more for the central heading. So we need 10 rows. 10. And when you say OK, insert, the table is with you. Now Rishi has to copy or cut everything from here one by one and paste over here. But it seems to be a tedious job. Rishi is having the text in hand, so instead of inserting a blank table, why not convert this text into a table? Yes, select it, go to table and insert a table. Here automatically a table is being inserted without asking you what is the number of columns or spaces. And what does it depend on? Okay, I'll go back. It depends on the tabs, how many tabs have been used. Here if you see, okay, 2 tabs have been used. That means between this there is a blank column. Here again single tab, so there is no extra column between these two. And here let's see 1, 2, 3, 3 tabs. So you will find at least 2 blank columns between these. Okay, we can remove the extra columns, no problem. Let us select and go to tables and insert a table. We can adjust. See, this is one single column, book name or CD name. It has been split into 2 columns. We can use the cut paste option which we have already learnt, and we'll bring them all into a single column so that this unwanted column can be removed. Okay, I'll show you how to remove an unwanted column. First let us shift these things here, and this is again publisher's name. Let it come here, and I'm using cut paste option using keyboard shortcuts, so you can do it quickly. Now you can see that column number 1, 2, 3 are okay, 4 and 5 not required, and 7 not required. So let us click on this column and remove it. So you can either right click within the column and go delete and remove the column. This is one method. Or you can click here and go to table and say delete and delete what? Column. This is another method. We can use any of these methods and delete the unwanted columns. Okay. In the same way we can remove the unwanted rows also. Let me remove this and see what happens. Delete row. Oh, it was not unwanted, but it is gone. How to bring it back? We know there is one undo option. Undo means please go back to the previous stage. So it has come back. Okay. Now list of books and CDs and CDs. Okay. This is the title of this table and it should cover all the columns. How can we do that? See, let's select all the columns, and all these columns can be merged into a single column. Go back to tables and merge cells. So, you have seen that there were 4 columns earlier and now there is a single column, but it is not in the center. We have already learnt central alignment. Okay, right? What about the size of the columns? Do we require such a big column for serial number? No. We can move. We can make it smaller. And in the same way, we don't require such a big column for publishers. Okay. We can resize the columns in this way. So, we have seen that we can insert a table or we can create a table using the already existing text, and we can select how many columns or rows we require. We can remove the unwanted columns or rows, and we can make the table look more beautiful by applying some styles as we did to the text. So, we are applying to the entire table. To do that, what I am doing? Clicking on the top. The entire table is selected, and we can have table we can go to the table properties and select what all properties is required. Shall we take some borders for the table? Yes. Shall we change the borders of the table? Okay. Let the border be in some color, right, and let the line be a little bit thicker or a double line. No, it's not good. Let it be a dashed line. And can we set the spacing? Yes, the spacing is set to 0.10. We'll see what happens if we increase or decrease the spacing. Let's see what happened. The space has changed. Okay. Okay, let's change the spacing, and we need to apply, only then we can see the effects of it. Click anywhere, you will be out of the table, and you can again resize. Whenever you think that this is not looking good, you can change. And what about the table? Alignment, everything is left aligned. Supposing if we want central alignment, what we can do? Click on this and apply. See, we can select the text of the table and we can go to the properties and check the alignment. Now it is we can select the text of the table and go to the properties and check the alignment. And where is the table? Where is the text? From okay. So here we can, this is how we can So this is how we can make our table look much better. See, if something is missing, you can use the already learnt copy paste option and finish it. So this is how we have learned. So we have learned to insert a table and give a border or change the color of the lines, change the color of the text, and how to merge cells and how to delete rows or columns. We can also enter, we can also insert, not only delete. Supposing if we think that, oh, there should be some column between these two, this is point number 9 and I wanted some row for we have learnt how to insert a table and how to align the text in the table and how to resize the column width of the table and how to delete an unwanted row or column and how to merge some cells to make it a single cell. We can not only delete but we can also insert rows and columns. Supposing this is number 9 and you want some row for number 8. So what we have to do is click here and select the option of insert, and the row should be above this because we are in the 9th row and we want 8th row. So it should be above. So this is 8. In the same way you want 10 also. So what you will do, click here and insert a row below. So you will have 10 here. Equally, we can insert a column to left or right of the cursor. So this is how we can work with tables. Thank you. Thank you.